Now we want to connect all the other things as well. And for a tricopter and this MultiWii board, this is the front. So let's just face it, so you've got better orientation of what's front. Just zoom out. Right, so this is the front, and then the right motor, which is this motor, and we're going to use some 15 centimeters twisted servo extension leads from the ECs. I'm just going to make sure I've connected it properly, which is a bit hard to see. So the signal wire should be there, like that, and then twist it around and come up and say this one should be connected to the D5, and you can see the minus is going to be at the end. I just got to twist it too much, so here it is, and D5 is this one, and then the lead coming from this, where we've got the signal wire here, should be connected to D6, which is just on the other side. D6 here, and the servo is going to be mounted on D2, and for that I'm going to use a slightly longer servo extension. This is a 30 centimeter, because the servo is this wire coming here, and I need to connect it properly like that. Sorry if you can't see anything from my shoulder, so just had to connect it properly. Just twist it a few times, and we'll continue to just flip this around, and then we'll add a 15 centimeter servo extension like that. Still twist it, and then connect this to D2. Just that one, and we'll just secure this with a zip tie. Not too hard, but then this one. It off. Right, that was the servo, and then we need the EC, which should be connected to D3, and it's not long enough, so again we're going to use a slightly longer extension. And twist it again. Right, and then continue to wiggle this around. And then connect this to D3. Just a bit too much to D3. That. So now we've got all the motors connected, and we need to connect the receiver. before that, take off all your props. We're going to calibrate the ESCs, so take off all your props first. First you should connect one ESC at a time to your receiver, power it up with full throttle, and then when that ESC you connected says 1 or 2 beeps, it's different from ESC to another, flip it down and it'll say 2 beeps and you're ready to go. Do that to all 3 ESCs. Then you've calibrated. Right, now we need to connect the boards to the receiver, and the first pin you see here, you'll need to connect signal in here, signal pointing towards it, and again, if you can, twist the servo wires, and these are male to male. Servo leads like that, something like that, and connect the first one here to A8, which is throttle, so that you need to connect to channel 3 on your receiver, like that. Take another servo lead, twist it around, and that should be the A9 should be aileron, which means it should be connected to channel 1. And channel 1 or aileron, it should say on your sticker on your EC, either it says channel 1 or either it says ailerons. But connect A9 here to like that, A9 to channel 1. Like that. And the next one is the A10, which should be connected to the elevator, which is channel 2 on your receiver. So connect this to A10 and channel 2 on your receiver. You do not have to twist your wires. I just trying to avoid the noise as much as I can, so I'll get a lot more range out of my FPV setup. So again, twist this. The next should be your rudder, or the yaw control, which should be connected to channel 4. So this one connects to channel 4 or rudder channel. So now you're basically able to fly it, but I like to just have auxiliary channels, which means I can use it for turning on and off return to home, and turning on and off level mode, and position hold, GPS position hold, and heading hold, and all that stuff, which I like to have. So So I'll basically connect this to a, what are we up to now? A 12th. A 12th here on this. And I'm going to connect it to channel 6 over here. Oops. Channel 6. No, channel 7. Just gonna put a little more left, like that, so the wires are in this tension. And then a 13, which is the auxiliary channel 2. Needs to be connected to channel 6, or just any spare channels. That, and then channel 6 on my receiver. Like that. So now my board and Tricopter is successfully connected, and all the propellers should be going in this direction. So you need to change your motor wires so the motors will spin left, in left orientation. This as well will spin that way. So this means you're going to have a propeller with numbers like that, so it can spin like that with the leading edge of the propeller here. And to connect the GPS module, you want to go ahead and on the GPS. You see here the white wire here is the one we're going to use. It's a ground, so it should be connected to the serial port 2 here, where it says ground here on the board, which is the far left pin on the connected. And the next one is the red wire, which is the receiver A. It says RXA, and receiver A should be connected to transmitter 2, TX2 on here, which is number 2 pin, and then TXA should be connected to RX2, so transmitter A should be connected to receiver 2, and then the last one we're going to use is the VDD, which is the voltage in, so we're going to connect it to 5 volts on the board, which is the far right. And the two wires on the outside, this one which says PPS, we're not going to use that, and we're not going to use this one which says PN. We're only going to use the 4 in the middle here. These are the 4 we're going to use, and the remaining 2 I just left on here. You can probably just tape them around or something. Just left them there or something. So that's it, and thank you for watching. This was the final builds video. Now we're going to program the board to make the correct setup. So thank you for watching, and bye.